They were afraid of this confident man that walked on to pop the balloon. This is Rain said that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And are women afraid of confident men, or he was a walking red flag? So this is the guy I'm talking about. His name was Maisie. He originally was on Pop the Balloon, and Arlette's husband BM did a follow-up because he made so much noise. He had a lot of viral moments, but basically this is what he said when he got on the show.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
I own a trucking company and a car wash.
Okay, very cool. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, book private jets, yachts, and pop bottles in clubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some things you look for in a woman?
A woman that's not promiscuous. She believes in herself. She's assured of herself, and she don't have no insecurities.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
That what I just said.
Oh, okay.
He really wasn't asking for much, but I think it was mostly him being inside of the club and partying that some girls did pop their balloons. Now, when he first came out, he did have a couple pops as well. He did come out with his jewelry, his shoes, and so, people are going to judge you on your appearance, but let's hear the first girl reason as to why he wasn't her type.
Well, Mozzie, you're very handsome, but
Thank you.
your aesthetic is not normally my aesthetic.
You like skinny guys?
No, it's not that.
Okay.
I like a little weight on them.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get out the club, and it sounds like you like to go to the club.
No, see, listen, not all the time. When I step out, I step out. I'm gonna show up and show out, right?
Right.
That's how I have fun. I'm not outside all the time.
Okay.
I'm getting money.
Period.
For real.
So this comment right here had people online, on Twitter, on Instagram saying that he's leading with money. I don't think per se he's leading with money, but I can understand how the big chains could get people nervous. And he does have money, he's wealthy, but I think he just have a lot of questions, even though he said he runs a car wash. Let's hear the next girl.
Shania, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just a bit much. Like, you got a lot going on. I don't know. You look like you be in the club. Before you even said that you be going to the club, I'm not a club girly. I'm a church girly.
You're a homebody.
No, I don't be home. I be at church and at work.
Nothing wrong with that. God is good.
The club,
So just because he goes to the club does not mean that he doesn't have a relationship with God. Like she said that he was doing too much. The girls were finding him to be a little bit too flashy. But again, it could be just a trigger to their insecurities about having a confident man that has money. And it kind of, zeroes on them. It magnifies himself because what is it that he wants from them?
Buff, but like I like to do a lot of like conditioning and mobility, working out, pull-ups, body weight stuff. So I think that's just what it is. Like, you might be like, it's hard, like, I like cardio. It just sounds.
She was so intimidated by this man, she couldn't even get her lies straight. Now, she could have just said that he wasn't her type. Basically, that was what she was trying to say, but she could have just kept it short and sweet. But I feel like this man just, pretty much intimidated everyone. He was tall, he was big, he had chains, he had jewelry, he has money. He has everything that, a man can want in his life. But let's see the third girl.
What girls gave, just because,
I got too much going on.
yeah, that's it.
There's something wrong with that.
I'm not used to that.
I got you.
It's a little different, and sometimes we're scared of difference. So
Exactly. She was the only girl on the show that was being real to basically say that she is intimidated because, you're not really used to meeting guys that have money and, they don't need you for anything. They have a better job than you. They are literally in provider mode. So it is quite intimidating for some women, but I'm glad that she was honest. But she just wasn't honest about this next question that he asked.
You ever been on a private jet before?
no, not yet.
Not yet. I want to find out.
No.
That face told it all. She definitely wanted to be flued out. She definitely wanted to go on that private jet, but since she's on national television, she has to lie. And he said that she was her type. She was the only girl that was his type. And I feel like once the show was over, she probably hit him up in the DMs. I feel like a lot of those girls probably hit him up in the DMs after they seen his Instagram. But I do like that, you know, they did a follow-up with him, because many people were judging him, saying that he's a scammer, he's not rich, he's doing too much, he's leading with money, he doesn't have any personality. You don't really know this man. He only had literally 5 minutes of showtime. But what I can say is that in a short amount of time, he did make an impact. Now let's listen to the next girl when she was given her reason as to why she doesn't like him.
Too much tattoos. I like tattoos. I don't have any, but I do like them. But it's a look like the other ladies. You got a lot going on. So.
All of the girls pretty much said the same thing, that, you know, it's just a lot. He just seems like he comes with a lot. You know, people can say like, oh, he's a businessman, but, you know, he seems like a lot to deal with, or they're basically saying there's a lot that comes with him, especially their safety, because he's walking around with chains and all this designer, and you know how people are in the world. So I think they're just scared and worried about that. That's pretty much what they're trying to say. And plus, like they said, that he's been in the club, but he cleared that up and said that he's not in the club all the time. So I just feel like it's intimidated. But this is what he had to say to this girl with the black dress.
So Mozzie, is she someone that's your type?
No.
Hey, and why not?
Her teeth. Not trying to be disrespectful. It's just, I don't like how her teeth, like the book. Yeah, the overbite.
But teeth.
I'm not gonna lie, I did laugh a little bit because he said the buck, but I mean, he just keeping honest, because she didn't like his teeth and he didn't like hers either. But I do feel like he was kind of being a little petty. But after the interview with BM, I did see him in a better light. I mean, I wasn't judging him from the first place. I thought he was cool, calm, and collected. No, I'm not really a fan of all the chains, but you know, that's just his personality. So if you can deal with that, I feel like he's being himself, then I don't see an issue with that. So comment down below, what do you guys think? Did you guys watch BM Official's video when they did a one-on-one interview with him? I will put the original videos in the description box below. So was he a confident man, or was he walking red flags?